Hello there. Welcome to Phuka Business Academy Taxation class of January 2020. Yes, we're in April, but because of the COVID-19, almost say 2019, we're obviously having our classes from home, in the comfort of our homes and in the comfort of your home as well. Okay, I'll be taking you in this course, and I'm the voice that you should be getting used to, and you should get used to this voice for the next few weeks. Okay. To just get into the gist of this is simply an introductory video. I would like to introduce you to taxation, both D10 and 2.4, and also 3.4. All right, so just basically taking you through the syllabus and how we are going to approach this, since we are not, having class from our physical classes. Okay, especially if you're a new student, one who did not even attempt our quizzes. We just had a very beautiful quiz, and it was well attempted. And I just love the marks that I was seeing, and I'm praying and hoping that people will obviously get better as time goes by. All right, so let's get into the gist of it. So I'm a chartered accountant, and I'm a chartered manager, and so I'm hoping that the experience and exposures that I have will also help as we look at this, especially for the 3.4 students, not so much for the 2.4 and D10, because that is a very, very technical aspect and really need books, needs book knowledge. So you should not run away from the book. Please get the book, get the ZiCA textbooks. Those are very, very important. All right, I'll be sharing some other things that you should be very, very mindful of. All right, so let's get into this. So firstly, we will look at the syllabus for 2.4. This is what we use for both D10 and 2.4. Remember, our classes are combined, so you should take note that we will combine these classes. And so the first aspect that we'll tackle will be the detailed aspect of our syllabus, which is 2.4 or D10. Okay, I'm going to share these notes with you. So most of the parts under 2.4 and D10 have to do with calculating, describing issues. So you have to talk about the penalties that one can be charged if they file a return late. Okay, the penalties that they have to be charged if they pay their taxes late. Okay, issues of the tribunal and things like that, the nitty-gritties, which I'll keep explaining as we go, and as we keep having our classes, I'll also highlight them when I give you the summarized notes. Okay, so this is 2.4 syllabus. This is a summarized part of it. Okay, so it describes the principles and rule of taxation, calculate the tax liabilities, explain administrative procedures, calculate and account for VAT, identify and respond to ethical issues. Ethics are addressed in 2.4, addressed in D10, and also addressed in 3.4. Those you should be very, very much aware of, and that's the last topic that we'll look at. Very, very important for a person dealing with finance to be ethically sound, and that's why accountants are highly regulated. Okay, these are very sensitive professions, and you should be very much aware of the ethics elements. Okay. This is a D10 syllabus, which looks to be very heavy. Okay, it has about 12 issues there, but it's basically the same things that we're talking about as we're looking at 2.4. Yes, minor differences here and there, which I'll be highlighting as we go on. All right, advanced tax 3.4. The first part of advanced tax, which is explain tax and investment regulation in Zambia, this is basically 2.4 or D10. So you should be very, very much aware of that. And after we look at this, I'm expecting the people doing 2.4 and D10 to now start focusing on the quizzes, which I'll be giving them every now and then to just sharpen them. All right, and then we'll carry on with the ones doing 3.4 to look at explaining tax audits. At what point does an audit turn into an investigation? What rights and what obligations do these people conducting the audit have? Okay, did you know the powers that ZiCA has, the powers that the people who come to audit have, especially if you find very suspicious issues? Okay, calculate tax liabilities for individuals and businesses on local and international transactions, advise on tax planning opportunities. Okay, this is a very contentious issue when you are looking at it away from our syllabus anyway. It's a very contentious issue. For example, tax avoidance and tax evasion. Okay, is tax avoidance even ethical if we were to look at it from ethics? Okay, is tax evasion allowed? Okay, so there's one which is not allowed, another one which is allowed, but allowed with a pinch, all right, from the government, because we take it that a person who's socially responsible should not be trying to avoid doing good in their own country. And usually we take it that companies are persons and existing for good. But that is away from your syllabus. But I'm expecting that you should be thinking around there, because this is a very, very good paper for you to look at taxation, okay? And so what's our full approach? That is a combined syllabus we'll be using. So take note, that's how we approach our syllabus. I'll show you how it's been set up in our system on our site, which you should obviously be a member of. We start by describing the principles and role of taxation, calculating tax liabilities, explaining the administrative procedures, calculating and accounting for VAT, explaining tax audits, and then we go on and end with ethics. This will be a great journey. Just keep up with us. The first one we had was around the principles and role of taxation. The next session we'll be having is calculating tax liabilities for individuals, businesses, and companies. Please, on this one, I'm expecting a lot of people to be there. The first 4 topics should really be a catchy area for a lot of people. So please keep up, all right? That's just the syllabus layout. And so our website looks like this. And so I'm expecting that you are one of the participants here. I'm expecting you to be one of the participants. And obviously you should be able to check your grades after each and every quiz that we do. And so introduction to taxation. This is the aspect. Today we had our first quiz, which is the Zambian taxation system. I would have clicked on grades, but that is only for me to check so that I can be able to help you. I will be able to help you very well as long as you are there with us, okay? So there are a number of things we'll be doing. As you log in, you'll be able to see announcements. Please click on the announcements, because that's where I'll be posting a number of things that I would want you to know about. I've posted a choice here. A question mark means a choice. Click on it, and then I would have asked a question. Choose whatever you have to choose, okay? So you have to choose something there, all right? And then each and every part, once you attempt the quiz, it will tick that you attempted. And once you, if it doesn't tick, you can just click on it, okay? But you can't lie, because I'll still have to check the grade that you attempted. All right, then introduction to taxation. Once you check the syllabus, tick on it, and it will keep telling you how far you've moved on the other side of the page. All right, that's not for today though, but this is only a privilege for those who have given us their details, okay, for free. Please, this is for free. Our students have this already, and those who want to access it can also access it. So how is our online class approach? How are we going to approach this session online? All right, how are we going to address it? Because we've offered it to everyone, and even without having offered it to everyone, how are we going to approach our sessions? All right, so the first part of our session is an online video. So before every class, before every topic is addressed, I will be posting an introductory video. This will be less than 2 minutes. I'll just be saying what the syllabus is about, what the topic is about, and then you will be going around it, okay? So you have to study, check in your book, get a manual. Remember, you have to get these books from ZiCA. They are selling them, support your own. Please get these books from ZiCA, all right? And then after the introductory video, just to help you see where this chapter is sitting, I'll also post some summarized notes. These summarized notes are from different sources, okay? So they are sources from the ZiCA manual, there are sources from the books by Muhammad. There are also sources from just other sources around. There are different institutes, and some things probably explain better, though our books are highly summarized, and I do not expect to find issues with them as long as we can summarize them there. For example, list of penalties and obviously the steps of the tribunal, things like that, just addressing issues we are looking at in the first part, okay? And after the summarized notes, now I'll give you probably about a day or two to look at the summarized notes, to look at the introductory video and the summarized notes. After you look at that, a 30-minute detailed video following the notes will be given. I'll post it, I'll explain the things in the summarized notes. I'll explain them, just filling in the gaps, not rereading the notes, but I'll just give you the insights and hints where we're supposed to, obviously where they're supposed to be filled. So issues to do with technical aspects of our course, or how to approach those things in our exams. Those things I should be able to post them, and I'm sure you'll be glad, you will be glad to see them. That's a video that will be free for you, and so please take time, just watch it. It might be 30 minutes, sometimes it might be less, because some topics are very short, some are longer, but the max I can do is 30 minutes because our topics are pretty short, okay? Our topics are pretty short, all right. Then another aspect, after our video, I'll be expecting that you now have gathered enough. You've checked out the video, you've read them, your manual, you've obviously checked the summarized notes, and obviously from the introductory video, you would have known exactly where everything really is sitting, okay? You'd have known exactly where everything is sitting, and so I'll give out a quiz, like one we had just today. I'll give that out, and I'm sure you'll be glad to see it. You'll be glad to see it. I give very detailed quizzes, and I know that if you can get 70% out of my quiz, you cannot fail the exam. You should be able. I know students do not like writing exams, but it's either you practice in class or by the number of your exams. All right, so you keep practicing by writing 5 exams, or you keep practicing by writing 5 exams with us at Phuka Business Academy. We're providing online exams, and that should obviously sharpen your competence with time, all right, managing your time, and that should sharpen. I know people would say, this was time consuming, this was too hard because we're under pressure, but you know that you only needed about 1.5 minutes per question, so you should have taken the time to run through it. Our questions are fair and professionally prepared, and obviously we expect that you should be able to handle them. All right, then lastly, after the quiz marks you instantly. All right, there are times where we'll have quizzes which are longer. These will not even be quizzes, we'll have assignments. Especially for those doing 3.4, we'll be sending you an assignment. I'll obviously post another video on how you can hand in an assignment which is handwritten. Especially, I understand ZiCA deals with paper-based exams. So I will allow you to write it on paper and upload it. You can simply scan it using CamScan on your phone and upload it, and I'll mark it from there. It's that easy. You access our website on your phone, upload your documents on the phone, and you're free. You can watch this video on your phone, well, attend to your quizzes on your phone, and do everything on your phone. Technology has moved. We should move with technology as a nation and as an institute. And the last aspect is the Zoom session for feedback and summary of the class. So after the quiz is done, you check your marks. We'll now have a Zoom session. You should be able to send me questions when via the WhatsApp, to those who are on our WhatsApp group. So you'll be added to our WhatsApp group if you're a member of our institute or you're part of this online class. You should be able to be added to that class. You can send them via WhatsApp. You can send them via email, or you can even send them right there on the website. There's a chat session. I'm sure there are people who've had time to chat with me and chat among themselves. So you can just email it. You can just send it there. You can search for my name, Kwezekani, and I'll be glad to attend to them. So during the Zoom session for feedback, it will be a live session, and everyone who has a question will simply get their questions answered right there. So I might not be the only one addressing them. You have people from all over the country And sometimes you have to pick people from out of the country, especially when we get to international trade issues. So we'll have someone to address us from there, and I'm sure you'll be glad to be a part of it. Okay, so everyone again who's part of this class has an opportunity to get their ideas, to get their exam issues sorted by different people across the country. All right, so that is that about our Zoom session and our online class, and I will be glad if you stick with us till the end. Please do not drop off. Stick with us and you get the very best of class. I'll appreciate any reviews. Send them through me, through the website, through the email, through the website, and on how you'd want other things. Also, answer that quiz. Answer it every time it's posted. It will be a difference, a very, very big difference between your exam and the 100%. All right. So thank you. All the best in your preparations, and please stay safe. Stay safe. Keep the distance. Wash your hands regularly. Yes, pray. Remember, it's Easter at the time I'm recording this. Wash your hands. Keep the distance. Stay home. If you have nothing to do in town, stay home. If you can help somebody who's vulnerable, do so, but be very cautious. Wear a mask at all times. All right. Thank you very much. And alias, those are our contact details. Reach us for a better service and for great service. All right. Thank you very, very much.